Hey, just wanted to go live quickly today just to give you a quick update. Hopefully, some great news, some silver lining on the horizon as far as mortgage rates. As we know, mortgage rates have been moving up all year. They kind of had a nice move lower, about a 0.5%, 0.75% from mid-June to early August. And then since August, they've been kind of moving up again to all-time highs for this year. But tomorrow, we have the consumer price index inflation report. Let me share my screen with you to give you a quick idea on how this could potentially affect things moving forward. So mortgage rates, as we know, are based on inflation. They are driven by inflation. The higher the inflation, the higher the mortgage rates. This pinkish line, which is this bottom line, is inflation going back a few years here. And the blue line above it is the mortgage rates. So we can see that every time inflation moves higher, mortgage rates move higher, inflation moves lower, mortgage rates move lower. The only time really recently that wasn't the case was because the Fed was artificially stimulating the economy during COVID. And so as we started to see inflation, this bottom line start to move sharply higher during early January of 2021, we did not see mortgage rates move higher. They remained low, and that's because the Federal Reserve was buying over $100 billion a month of mortgage bonds. Once they stopped at the beginning of this year, we quickly started to see mortgage rates move higher. And so we can see, again, a little drop in inflation here and a little drop in interest rates. Then higher here, higher rates, and vice versa. So tomorrow brings us the inflation report for last month, and it is expected that it's going to, that all the Fed rate hikes that they've been doing this year are taking hold on the economy. So the expectation is that number is going to come in lower, perhaps even a negative number for the month, and bring that year-over-year inflation lower. That should start to see mortgage rates move lower, help them move lower. And as we continue throughout the rest of the year, those comparisons to last year are going to be much larger, meaning we're going to have a lot less inflation than we started to see last fall. And that, in general, goes into our thinking that mortgage rates are going to come back down, perhaps near the end of the year as we start to see that inflation number move lower. So we'll cross our fingers, go Broncos.